Hey there, little Teej. Hi. What are you doing? Coloring? How old are you? 7. And what do you want to be when you grow up? The radio guy. A radio guy? What's that? You know, the guy that talks to you in the car. And what are you going to do on the radio? I'm gonna be a weirdo. And how are you gonna be a weirdo? I'm going to suck your soul!
Terry, where the heck did you get that? Did you superimpose my voice in that last bit right there? Seriously? I mean, good on you. I mean, it sounded halfway decent, but, that's absolutely bizarre. I don't even... Okay. Oh boy, how do we even get into this? Should we get into that now? First of all, I want to apologize for those technical difficulties right here. Me and Terry got into a bit of an argument over the last song break, and he's claiming that it was gnomes chewing on the auxiliary cord in here, which is causing it to mess up. Which is amazing, because this is a new auxiliary cord, which was causing the problem right there, and there's no other explanation as to, you know, like, what's going on with that sort of thing. But I would like to clarify to any of you would-be bigots out there, gnomes do not eat electrical wires. That's not what they do in the slightest. They don't have a chewing problem or something like that. That's actually very, very insulting. This is an intelligent life form that we're talking about. An organic, intelligent life form. They do not consume or feed off of electricity, plastic, or copper wiring in any way, shape, or form. And Terry, I don't like the suggestion that, you know, this would be the gnomes or anything like that. Speaking of which, I haven't heard from them in a while, and it's starting to freak me out a little bit. So you know what? It's really bad timing for you to mention that. For those of you who don't know, the gnomes are these individuals that moved into the Wait, what do you mean? They absolutely deserve an introduction. No, I think it's worth explaining. The gnomes that were once here in the studio, I haven't heard from them in a while, and... Okay, I'm sorry. Terry's not going to let me finish with this. We're just going to have to continue it on a sometime else, or maybe on the Facebook page or something like that. I can't believe you. Okay, so that last musical bit that Terry came up with, because we have to talk about how wonderful Terry is. He came up with that with a friend of ours that we had to end up taking care. Oh God, can I say this much at least? All right, so a situation occurred over the past couple of weeks that we haven't been able to talk, and I can't go into specifics due to legal reasons. Long story short, me and Terry may or may not have found ourselves in a situation which required us to complete mandatory community service hours. And in order to fulfill those hours, we were given a child to look after for about a week. His name is Jimmy Parks, and we were hanging out with him, you know, just, you know, sort of like a big brother, big sister sort of situation, only it was me and Terry, and we were required to do it. I don't know what that means in the long run, but you've seen Role Models. I think you can piece together what exactly happened with all of that, at least. Yeah, really kind of awkward. So we just had him during the day, that sort of thing, and I'm not really sure what we were supposed to learn from this experience, because, predominantly, we just kept him up past his bedtime and fed him a whole bunch of sugar. So again, what lesson was supposed to be drawn out of this experience, I don't particularly know, but I believe our community service is done at least, so that's good news. I don't mean to let this be awkward and that sort of thing. He's a really wonderful kid, actually. Jimmy Parks, really cute kid. He, he's with us during the day and all that sort of bit. So he came up in with us to the studio and recorded some stuff with us, which was really, really awesome. You know, he could be a future broadcaster right there. And so he was trying to impersonate me as a kid, I suppose, in that last little bit there. For any clarification out there, I never thought I was going to be on the radio. Like, that was never an option that I saw myself, you know, directing myself as a little kid, you know, just being like, hey, I can do stuff. You know, I was supposed to be an engineer, or, you know, in the maths and science field, and then, you know, that went to hell in a handbasket. Cannot really live that lifestyle anymore, and so I kind of found broadcasting along the way, and it just kind of became a thing. It's something that I certainly enjoy, and I certainly enjoy trying to be able to share that with you once a week at least, but you know what? We might be able to put that up a little more, increase the volume, that sort of sense. I just need to stop working all the time. I need to set aside what's truly important, which, of course, is you. I have missed you. I just can't say that enough. You're a beautiful, beautiful individual. Alright, so, in addition to that, I think that it's only fair that we give Jimmy Parks the option to speak his mind, that sort of thing right there. And, so here's us in the studio, and he never recorded anything like this before, so it's really, really cute. Take a listen.
Alright, now Jimmy, all you've got to do is talk into here, right? And then after a few edits, your voice will be on the radio. Do you have anything you want to say to anyone? Want to say hi to your mom? Hi? Why not tell them a little bit about yourself? I'm Jimmy Parks. I'm 8.5 years old, and I like basketball. It's like my favorite sport. Other than hockey, I like hockey too, but I really like basketball. I play basketball like every day. That's great. Can we play some basketball? Maybe later. I'm really, really good at basketball. My mom, she bought me some new shoes, and now I run really, really fast. Want to see? Yeah, in a little bit. Can they hear me right now? They will tonight. Hello? Are you in the car right now? This one time, my mom was driving me to my best friend's house. His name's Ricky. He's like my best friend, and he has a PlayStation 4. And we were listening to the radio, and they played my favorite song. Wait, what is your favorite song? Rockefeller Skank by Fatboy Slim. You like Fatboy Slim? Yeah, he kicks ass. We could play it right now.